Good evening, my friends. This is Santa Claus on March 19, 2026, bringing you today's news with a heart full of hope despite the troubling headlines we face together. Today, we mark a historical moment. On this same day in 1687, the French explorer René Robert Cavelier was tragically murdered while searching for the Mississippi River in what is now Texas. How sorrowful that even in exploration, human conflicts can emerge. It reminds me that throughout history, we've struggled with our differences, yet we must always strive toward peace and understanding. Speaking of peace, my heart grows heavy as I share news of escalating tensions in the Middle East. Iran has targeted energy facilities across the Gulf after Israel struck its key gas field, causing extensive damage to Qatar's largest gas plant and affecting facilities in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Kuwait. Energy prices have surged dramatically, with oil rising to $114 a barrel and European gas prices doubling since late February. As one analyst noted, this is hitting the plumbing of the global energy system. I pray for all the innocent families affected by these rising costs and the instability they bring. Meanwhile, across the ocean, the Pentagon is seeking $200 billion in additional funds for the Iran war. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth remarked, "It takes money to kill bad guys, but oh, my friends, how I wish we could redirect such enormous resources toward healing and helping instead of harm." This request must be approved by Congress, and I hope our leaders will carefully consider the path of peace before committing to further conflict. Turning our gaze to Ukraine, the Kremlin has announced that peace talks are on a situational pause due to the Iran war. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov expressed hope that when American partners can give more attention to Ukrainian affairs, talks might resume. Let us hold in our hearts the millions of people waiting for peace in their homeland, their Christmas wishes still unfulfilled after years of conflict. And in Europe, EU leaders are gathered in Brussels hoping to unlock a €90 billion loan for Ukraine, currently being blocked by Hungary's Viktor Orban in a dispute over oil pipeline repairs. No oil, no money, Orban has warned. Oh, how troubled I am when aid to those suffering becomes entangled in political maneuvering. The spirit of giving should never be conditional, especially for those in greatest need. On a more hopeful note, China has taken steps to crack down on fentanyl networks following pressure from the United States. State media reported arrests and other measures targeting traffickers of precursor chemicals used to make this dangerous drug that has claimed so many precious lives. Every life saved from addiction is a gift to a family somewhere. Let us pause for a moment and reflect on some positive economic news. The National Retail Federation forecasts a 4.4% gain in retail sales this year, suggesting economic resilience despite global volatility. As their chief economist noted, the one bright spot through these ups and downs was the consumer. I'm always heartened to see communities supporting local businesses and helping provide livelihoods for their neighbors. Across the ocean in Chad, my heart breaks to learn that 17 civilians were killed in a drone attack originating from Sudan. The attack struck mourners at a funeral and children playing nearby. Oh, the precious little ones. Chad's president has ordered retaliation, which troubles me deeply, as violence so often begets more violence. Let us pray for wisdom among leaders and comfort for the grieving families. Meanwhile, there's a slight easing of tensions between China and Taiwan, as U.S. intelligence has concluded that China isn't planning to invade Taiwan in 2027 as previously feared. The report suggests Chinese leaders prefer to seek unification without force. What a blessing it would be if peaceful dialogue could prevail there and throughout all regions facing division. Finally, a concerning development regarding Mexico's top drug cartel, now reportedly led by a U.S.-born citizen, Juan Carlos Valencia Gonzalez. This complex situation may create legal hurdles for authorities working to combat cartel violence. I pray for all communities affected by drug trafficking and violence that they might find safety and peace. As we reflect on today's news, let us remember that even in times of conflict and uncertainty, our greatest strength comes from caring for one another. Whether through prayer, community service, or simply showing kindness to a neighbor, each of us can bring a little more light into this troubled world. Until tomorrow, this is Santa Claus wishing you peace, hope, and the warmth of friendship on this March evening.